She plans to attend IU East to study social work, psychology, and criminal justice. Alyssa Ackerman. Our next senior, Chris Bartley. Parents are James and Mary Bartley. She is a member of Spartan Guard. She has participated in choir and Spartan Winter Guard. She plans to attend Vincennes University, then Indiana University, to become a forensic anthropologist. Chris Bartley.
We can barely hear you guys up
Senior
there.
Danielle Cologne. Parents are Deborah Worth and Scott Cologne. Grandmother Gloria Cologne. She is a member of the Spartan Guard, has participated in the Spartan Marching Band and Guard, the Winter Guard, the WCC Cosmetology Program, choir, and dance. She plans to work in a salon to extend her education and certifications in cosmetology. Danielle Cologne. Maya McMillan. Parents are Catherine McMillan, Atkins, and Dustin McMillan. She plays the clarinet, has participated in concert band, pep band, and the Spartan Marching Band. She plans to study meteorology. Our next senior, Abby Reeves. Parents are Sherry Warner, Michael Warner, and Laura Warner. He plays French horn as a member of the Spartan Guard, has participated in choir, concert band, pep band, Spartan Winter Guard, theater, speech team, and the WCC Culinary Arts Program. She plans to attend the Culinary Institute of America in New York City, major in pastry arts, and become a pastry chef. Abby Reeves. Isaac Roberts. Parents are Roy Roberts and Essie and James Hayworth. He plays trombone and tuba. He has participated in Spartan Marching Band, concert band, pep band, and theater. He plans to attend Ball State University to study education. Isaac Roberts. Olivia Sargent. Parents are James and Deanna Sargent. She plays bass clarinet and was a drum major. She has participated in Spartan Marching Guard, Spartan Marching Band, Jazz Ensemble, Concert Band, Pep Band, Winter Percussion Ensemble, Woodwind Choir, All District Honor Band, All State Band, and Solo and Ensemble. She plans to attend Trine University to study engineering. Olivia Sargent. Ashlyn Smith. Parents are Kyle Smith and Jen Cummings. She plays trumpet and percussion, has participated in Spartan Marching Band, concert band, pep band, and the brass choir. She plans to attend Vincennes University to study conservation law enforcement and wildlife management. Ashlyn Smith. Marilyn Walsh. Parents are William Alfred and Venus Harrington. She plays French horn, mellophone, and piano. She has participated in Spartan Marching Band, Jazz Ensemble, Concert Band, Pep Band, Solo Ensemble, Honor Band, the D&D Club, and English and Fine Arts academic teams and theater. She plans to attend IUPUI to study art therapy. Marilyn Walsh. Alexis Willis. Parents are Russell and Vanessa Willis. She plays trombone, has participated in concert band, pep band, jazz ensemble, Spartan Marching Band, brass choir, and a Spartan Winter Guard. She plans to attend college to study psychology. Alexis Willis. Brian Wilson. Parents are Brian and Sadie Wilson, and Robert and Bethany Crawford. He plays percussion and was a drum major, has participated in Spartan Marching Band, Jazz Ensemble, Concert Band, Pit Band, Winter Percussion Ensemble, Theater, Archery, Soccer, and FCA. He plans to enlist in the United States Air Force. Brian Wilson. Our senior cheerleaders, Caitlin Mitchell, parents are Rita and Randy Mitchell. Caitlin has been a member of the cheerleading team for 2 years, tennis for 3, basketball for 1, and manager of the boys tennis team for 2 years. She plans to attend college and pursue a degree in medical sonography. Caitlin Mitchell. Eaton Judd. Parents are Carolyn and Rob Judd. Eaton has been a member of Spartans for 4 years and soccer for 4 years. She also has been a member of the National Honor Society, Advanced Jazz Choir, Early College, High School, and Council. She plans to attend college and pursue an undergraduate degree in Human Life Sciences with a graduate degree in Occupational Therapy. Eden Judd. Jordan McQueen. Parents are Sherry Davidson and Aaron McQueen. Jordan has been a member of Spartans for 4 years. She plans to attend IU East, where she will major in elementary education with a concentration in special education. Jordan McQueen. Caitlin Seeley. Parents are Jamie Seeley and Anthony Burkle. Caitlin has been a member of Spartans for 4 years, and track and field for 3. She's also been a member of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. She plans to attend IU East and pursue her athletic career in track. While there, she will major in Master of Arts and Mental Health Counseling. Caitlin Seeley. And there you have all of our seniors this year, excluding the boys basketball program. And those gentlemen will be honored next weekend here at the Bowl. So let's give everyone a big hand here tonight. All of our seniors and parents, thank you.
This has been senior night at CHS for the band, cheerleaders, and Spartanettes. We will be back for the start of the game.
Yeah, we on the work. Yeah, team run it up. Work. This ain't a game, I came with the game. Look how we run it. Look how we run it. The hustle and pain is just not the same. I came from the gutter. Hey, whole team limitless. Never settle, we above. Whole crowd showing love. Yeah. Cause we up. We on the up. Team going up. The team going up. We run it up. We run it. We on the up.
Good evening and welcome to the Spartan Bowl for tonight's matchup between the new Palestine Dragons and the Connersville Spartans. This is the Union Savings and Loan pregame show brought to you by Union Savings and Loan, Connersville's hometown bank since 1892. I'm Trot Davidson, joined by Camden Schoenfeld. Cam, with a very good new Pal team coming up tonight, how do you see the Spartans matching up?
I see the Spartans matching up very well on the defensive side, but on the offensive side, some people could even call it a one-sided, matchup. It does appear, but I think, if the defense comes in tonight, Spartans are very good on the defensive side of the ball. New Pal scores a lot of points. I mean, you could take it from there.
Yeah, if you look at the matchup, Connersville's 14-4. They are number 6 in 3A. New Pal is actually 18-1. They are number 6 in 4A. We are set for a good one tonight. As you look at the matchup tonight, points per game, New Pal does have the advantage at 64.6. Connersville comes in only scoring 52.3. We mentioned a lot the first one to 40 in the bowl normally comes out with a W. You'd like to see Connersville jump out early tonight and play hard-nosed defense.
Yeah, you talk about a couple of those games in the bowl where the first one to 40, you look at North Davies and Noblesville in particular, in those games, I'm not sure if they exactly got over 40, but, they kept it around that.
Yeah, and, I talked about the hard-nosed defense. As you look here, the turnovers, Connersville has the advantage on the turnovers at 10.5. New Pal coming in at 11.4. You'd like to see Connersville slow it down tonight, take care of the basketball a little more, and just play some defense on New Pal.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. The defense is going to come in, the most important part of this game tonight. Like you said, New Pal scores a lot of points, and Connersville is known for their defense. So we're just going to see Connersville defense is really going to be tested tonight.
Yeah, ahead of tonight's highly anticipated game, I had a chance to catch up with Coach Brown. Let's take a listen into what he had to say.
Here with Spartans head coach Kerry Brown. Coach, a really good New Pal team coming in the building tonight.
Yeah, outstanding team. They're 18-1. Next level player. They're probably the strongest team that we will have faced in the 14 years that I've come here. I'm talking about physical strength. I don't know that they're the most talented team, but from a physical strength standpoint, they're really going to push and challenge us tonight.
Coach, New Pal has a kid in Denali that is really good. What's your guys' plan to slow him down tonight?
It's going to take a team effort. He's tough in transition. He's tough in the half court. But one of the things that we have to do to be successful tonight is keep not only him, but the rest of their team out of the lane.
Coach, like you said, New Pal's a really good team. What are some keys to tonight's game?
Well, other than keeping Nunley and the rest of those guys out of the lane, probably the number one thing they do so well is their transition offense. So we'll need to do a good job getting back in transition. And then we just can't put all the pressure on our defense. We're going to have to knock down some shots against them offensively tonight to have a chance to pull the upset.
You guys had a good conference win Thursday night with East Central coming in the building. What are some takeaways you had coming out of that game?
Well, we got off to a good start. We finished the game really well, I thought. In between, we didn't play so well. We like to compare East Central's physicality to New Palestine. In most years, they're very similar, two very successful football programs. So that's probably the one takeaway is it'll be as physical, if not more physical, than Thursday night's game.
Coach, who's going to be in the lineup tonight?
We're going to get James back in the lineup tonight. New Pal's a little bit bigger, so we'll go with James Williams, Lucas Barron, Braxton Myers, and then Gavin Pearson and Josh Williams.
Thank you, Coach, and good luck tonight.
Appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
That was Spartan head coach Kerry Brown. Cam, one thing that he really wanted to point on was the fact that Connersville needs to slow it down. They jumped out to an early lead against East Central Thursday night, a key conference matchup, or a key conference win, Right. But something they didn't do was maintain that. It almost looked like they took a break in the second, third quarter. It was not the same Connersville teams we saw in the first and ultimately the fourth quarter too. But something else that he wanted to point out tonight is a very good guy for New Pal in Denali. Kid's an absolute stud, and he realizes it. His main goal tonight was to slow him down.
Yeah, you talk about the second and third quarter against East Central. Between the two of those quarters, Connersville got outscored by East Central 20-10, so that's a 10-point difference. That almost decided that game, like you said. That's just something that they can't have happen tonight. This New Pal team coming in here at 17-1. They're one loss to Lawrence North in a one-point game, I believe, at Lawrence North, if I'm not mistaken. And just an all-around very solid basketball team. They just cannot have the same mistakes tonight.
Yeah, you mentioned that they got outscored 20-10. East Central actually went on a 16-2 run to bring that lead. They actually took the lead back in the second quarter. Surprised us. We looked up at halftime and Connersville found themselves down 4. But let's take a look at tonight's starting lineup for Connersville as we get ready for this one.
Yeah, tonight's starting lineup for Connersville will be number 10, Gavin Pearson, number 32, Braxton Myers, number 42, James Williams, number 24, Josh Williams, and number 34, Lucas Barron rounds out your starting lineup for Connersville. Back to that all-senior lineup like we've seen. James Williams back in the starting lineup after facing an injury for a few weeks. It's very good to see him back.
Yeah, let's take a look at Josh Williams right now for a moment. One thing I want to point out, Thursday night against East Central, Josh was averaging 16.5 points per game. You look at it tonight, he's only averaging 15.7. Something I want to point out is East Central did a very good job at face guarding Josh and holding him to only 2 points Thursday night.
Yeah, that whole game, or I should say after the second quarter on, they never let him get a touch. I mean, there was somebody in his face at all times, whether he was in the opposite corner or not, and that's just something that really paid off for East Central and honestly what I believe kept them in that game.
Another guy that's been a stud for Connersville this year has been Lucas Barron. You know, Lucas has been that presence down that we've needed all year. You know, he's coming in averaging 11.2 points per game. And you know, we say it, it's him and the other senior, Braxton Myers, that have showed up when Josh Williams hasn't really had his best night. Thursday, it was Braxton Myers. You know, Braxton comes in averaging 10.3. He's not a guy that's going to score a lot of points every night. But something I want to point out is the way that he gives up his body. You know, I've multiple times Connersville's needed a big spark. You look down and it's Braxton Myers taking a charge. And that's just been leading for runs for Connersville so far. Really key piece for Braxton to be on this team.
Right, like you said, had a very good game against East Central, had 16 points in that one, led the Spartans in scoring that night, probably led them in most categories. As like you said, he really stepped up when Josh Williams, you know, he couldn't really do a whole lot that night. So Braxton stepped up, and even Lucas Barron had 8 that night. Both of them played very well and ultimately, you know, gave Connersville that extra step to get what they needed.
That's going to round out Connersville for the night. Let's take a look at New Pal's starting lineup.
New Pal's starting lineup will be number 5, Ian Stevens, number 11, Bryant Nunley, number 14, Blaine Nunley, number 21, Ian Rodenbush, and number 44, Ben Slagley.
Yeah, as you look at New Pal, you know, we mentioned it earlier, and so did Coach Brown. Their studs, number 14, Blaine Nunley, averaging 17.1 points per game. He also has 5.2 assists per game, too. That's also really high. Not a lot of assists. You don't see that in high school basketball very often.
No, like you said, very high assist rate. But somebody else I would look at is number 5, Ian Stevens, comes in tonight averaging 16.4 points per game. 8.5 rebounds per game. That is a lot of rebounds. I don't think anyone on the Spartans gets very close to that in the rebounding category. Very impressive, and that's something that Connersville is just going to have to try and minimize tonight.
Yeah, you know, something I want to point out, we talked about it a little earlier. Connersville is number 6 in 3A. New Pal is number 6 in 4A. They're 18-1. Their only loss coming to Lawrence North, a team that we actually saw come into the bowl. We lost to Lawrence North by 4 or 5, I believe it was. Very, very good game almost to compare each other off of. New Pal only losing by 2. We lost by 5. Just like to see how, I mean, on paper we match up pretty well with New Pal. You'd like to see how we're going to start the game off tonight.
Yeah, like you said, this game on paper is going to be a good one. Like we talked about it earlier, Connersville comes into this game averaging right around 51.5 points per game. New Pal, 13 points over that, but like we've seen multiple times in this gym in Noblesville, you even have North Davies came into the bowl, and a lot of high-scoring teams that like to run the ball and really just kind of run their own pace of a game. And that is just not what happened when they came to the bowl and played the Spartans. You know, the Spartans have that defense and the slow offense that Coach Brown is known for running. And, you know, we've talked about it over and over again. That is going to be the key to tonight. Slow down their guys and, you know, just really try and minimize the mistakes as well.
Yeah, you know, we talked about Connersville's game Thursday night against East Central. Connersville and East Central were actually tied for first going into conference. Going into that game, Connersville ultimately came out, which puts them first in conference. I just want to take a little look real quick and recap conference standings. Connersville is currently sitting in first at 5-0. Greensburg is now in second at 5-1. Batesville moves into third place at 5-2. Lawrenceburg sitting at fourth at 3-2. East Central fell from tied to first all the way down to fifth. They are in fifth place at 3-3. Franklin County is at sixth at 2-4. South Dearborn's in seventh at 1-5. And Rushville is sitting dead last at 0-7.
Yeah, the standings really got mixed up there when East Central came into the bowl and lost to Connersville. That's really going to change the outcome the rest of the year with the conference standings, I think.
Yeah, you look at it, Franklin County mathematically doesn't have a chance to win conference anymore. That is a game that Connersville has to go play. They have to go play at their place Friday night. A game that really doesn't mean anything for Franklin County anymore, but a chance to play spoiler.
Yeah, and it means almost everything to Connersville at this point in the season. You're running for that conference regular season title, and that's something I know Coach Brown has heavily on his mind, with Greensburg sitting in second place at 5-1. So that's just something they got to be able to convert on, got to win at Franklin County.
Connersville only having 2 conference games left, that being Franklin County at Franklin County and Lawrenceburg at home. If they win both of those games, they will be in sole possession of the conference championship. With 1:30 left to go in this pregame show, let's take a listen in from our pregame sponsor.
Searching for a loan, a line of credit, or just a safe place for your money? Look no further. Union Savings and Loan has you covered with great loan and deposit rates, local loan approvals when you need financing, and the friendliest service in town. Even when you're on the go, you can transfer money or make payments with ease with USLA's mobile banking app. For 130 years, we have taken pride in being your hometown bank. Union Savings and Loan. People you know, neighbors you trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here at Spartan Bowl, moments away from tip-off. Cam, like I just said, we're moments away from tip-off. Let's take a little look at tonight's keys to the game. Starting off with Connersville. One thing that I'd like to see him do is stop Nunnally.
Yeah, you got to stop their main scorer, Nunnally. Comes in this game averaging 17.1 points per game. He's going to be huge, but another thing you got to do is slow down the pace. Don't get sped up, by the Dragons. They have a tendency of trying to speed up teams.
Yeah, another thing, we talked about it before, is Josh Williams only had 2 points against East Central. So Connersville's got to do a better job at creating openings for Josh. He is clear-cut the best scorer on this ball team, I think. And that's just, it is very vital for them to get him more shots and more points than 2.
Yeah, and you also got to attack the boards. The rebounding game is very close between these two teams, and you have to win it.
Let's look on the flip side. Let's look at the keys to the game for the New Pal Dragons. We just talked about it. Connersville has to find shots for Josh. If you're New Pal, you've got to stop Josh. East Central almost snuck out of Connersville with a win, mainly on the point that Josh only had 2 points.
Yeah, and I think New Pal saw that on a scoring sheet and went back and watched that East Central game and found out what they need to do to slow down Josh. And that's going to be the thing. Another thing, play tough defense, play scrappy. That's exactly what Connersville does, and you have to match them.
Another thing New Pal's got to do tonight is get to the charity line. Most of Connersville's games, you look at Delta and Shelbyville early on in the season, 2 early losses for this team. It wasn't even really that those other 2 teams got to the line, it's that Connersville failed to make them. But those are free points. You've got to do better at getting to the free throw line and got to capitalize on those situations.
Yeah, and another thing is going to be force the turnovers. New Pal comes into this game averaging 11.4 turnovers a game for themselves. That's something they have to slow down, but they also have to pick it up and get Connersville to have a lot of turnovers tonight.
Those are your keys to tonight's game for both teams. Cam, as Connersville's getting announced, let's take another look back at their starters. Let's get a refresher on those one more time.
Yeah, for Connersville, it'd be number 10, Gavin Pearson, number 24, Josh Williams, number 42, James Williams, number 34, Luke Barron, and number 32, Braxton Myers. And for New Pal, it'd be number 5, Ian Stevens, number 11, Bryant Nunley, number 14, Blaine Nunley, number 21, Ian Raudenbush, and number 44, Ben Slagley.
Those are your starters for tonight's matchup. This has been the Union Savings and Loan pregame show. We will be right back after the national anthem.
And now let's meet your Connersville Spartans. The non-starters. Number 5, Brayden Pearson. Number 12, James Peterson. Number 14, Cody Naylor. Number 20, Andrew McHenry. Number 22, Brady Floyd. Number 23, Blaine Hornsby. Starting lineup, the Spartans. forward, 6'3" senior, number 32, Braxton Myers. At forward, 6'2" senior, number 42, James Williams. At center, the 6'5" senior, number 34, Lucas Mara. At guard, 6'4" senior, number 24, John Williams. And at guard, 5'10" senior, number 10, Gavin Pearson. Spartans coach by Mr. Kerry Brown. We ask that everyone please rise, remove your hats, as we honor America. Tonight our national anthem played by the CHS Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Levi Thompson.
Back here at the Spartan Bowl, moments before tip-off. Cam, New Pal, very, very good team coming into it. We mentioned it earlier. They're 18-1. If you're Coach Brown, what is something that you're going to tell the boys right here before tip-off to try to motivate them to get off to a hot start?
Control the start of this game. The first quarter of this game is going to be huge in the outcome of this one. You just got to slow down, play your game. Don't get sped up early, and don't get a deficit early.
Here we are before tip-off. It looks like it's going to be number 34, Lucas Barron of the Spartans, and number 5, Ian Stevens of the New Pal Dragons, set in the middle to tip off. Bowl is packed tonight. Good showing out for the boys. Hopefully we have a good game here on our hands. Ball is in the air, controlled by the New Pal Dragons. That is number 11, Bryant Nunnally with the ball. He hands it off to number 14, Blaine Nunley. Back over to number 5, Ian Stevens. Stevens over to number 21, Ian Raudebush. Back up to, that is Stevens. Stevens over to number 44, Ben Slagley. Slagley drives inside, kicks over to Nunley. Nunley has it in the corner. He's going to drive inside, and he's going to draw a foul on number 24, Josh Williams. Just looks like the Spartans kicks over to got out of rotation. Nunley, as you see, Nunley, looks like the switch out of rotation wasn't good. Wide open layup. Josh Williams fouled him. Not something that you want to see if you're a Spartans fan.
No, the help side just wasn't quite there. It looked like they were off the side a little bit. As you see, Nunley's first free throw is up and good.
Yeah, we mentioned it. One of the keys to the game for New Pal tonight was get to the line. They've done that. They've done that right here within the first 30 seconds of this ball game. Really key for them tonight. As you see, Nunley puts in his second. He has his first 2 points of the night, as you are set to see the Spartans' first offensive possession.
Yeah, and that's very promising for the Dragons. Go ahead and get your first two, free throws out of the way and up and good, because, they could be at the line a lot tonight.
Josh Williams has it. He drives inside over to Gavin Pearson. Pearson throws up a three. It's no good. Left it short. Rebound by Stevens as he's going to kick it out to Nunley. Nunley has it on the wing. He's going to drive baseline, kick it over to Raudebush. Raudebush's three, no good. He also left it short. Rebound by Braxton Myers. Myers has it on the wing,
That was a good look there by Raudebusch. Just, not too many open opportunities can be had for the Dragons tonight, especially from outside the arc.
That's number 24, Josh Williams, over to Gavin. Gavin dribbles it out. Up at the top of the key, swings it over to Myers. Myers, being patient with it, decides to kick it over to Gavin on the wing. Gavin wants to get it into James. He likes to throw it over to Myers. Myers drives inside, shot fake, puts it up, he gets it to go. Myers picking up right where he left off Thursday night against East Central, as he has the Spartans' first 2 points of the ball game.
Yeah, he's going to have to step up big tonight. All three of the main players for Connersville and some more after that are all going to have to step up in this very crucial matchup.
Stevens has it. He's going to give it to Nunley. Nunley over to his, as we're going to see a travel called on number 11, Bryant Nunley.
Yeah, New Pal came into this game averaging 11.4 turnovers per game. That is their first turnover of the night. A little over 2 minutes left, well, not 2 minutes into the game, excuse me.
Josh has it at the top of the key. Over to Myers. Myers up top to Gavin. Gavin across to Josh. Josh dribbles it back out, resets the offense. Looks like we're going to get a tip ball right there. Josh got the ball back. He throws it inside to Barron. Barron muscles away, throws up a shot. It's no good.
They're going to call a foul on
James. Have a foul on. Is that going to be on James?
Yeah, I believe they're going to call a push on James. Yes, that'll be his first, team second.
See here, Lucas just tried to muscle up through it. A good job right there by number 21, Ian Raudebusch, staying straight up, forcing the turnover seemingly back there by the Spartans.
Yeah, Spartans already have 2 fouls in this game. Got to slow it down a little bit. Definitely do not want New Pal shooting the bonus.
That is Blaine Nunley that has it now. He looks inside to
holding
Slagley.
Maybe on number 10, Gavin Pearson. That'll be 3 fouls now on the Spartans. Gavin Pearson's first. Coach Brown asking for an explanation there, as I think some of us are too. That's Nunley with the ball.
Nunley has it on the wing. Guarded by Gavin. Nunley over to Stevens. Stevens has it on the wing. Kicks it over. That's Nunley that has it again on the wing. Back up to Stevens. Stevens over to Bryant Nunley. Back up to Blaine Nunley. Blaine drives inside, pulls up 15 feet. No good off the back of the rim. Rebound by Braxton Myers. He gives it up to Josh. Josh back up top to Myers. Myers over to Barron. Barron shot fakes, drives inside. Shot fakes again. Gets it to, got the foul called. The basket does not go. Barron's going to have 2 free throws upcoming.
Yeah, I feel like that was a little bit of a late call there. Could have been called on the initial hit, I feel like. But Lucas Barron, 2 big free throws here. Give your team a shot at the lead early in this game. That was also Slagley with the foul, his first, team's first. As you see, Lucas Barron makes his first. That's his first points of the night.
Barron a chance to extend this lead to 2 early on for the Spartans. But he does not. He left his free throw short. Rebounds by the Dragons. Blaine has it at the top of the key. He kicks it over to Raudebusch. Raudebusch into Stevens, hands it off to Raudebusch. Over to Bryant, over to Blaine. Blaine looks inside to Stevens, kicks it back out to Blaine, who has it on the wing. Over in the corner to number 44, Ben Slagley. Slagley makes a move, drives inside, and gets his running layup to go.
Yeah, that was a good move there by Slagley. Just went up hard with it, didn't look for the contact, just went straight up. And, that was probably a better no call there than calling a foul on somebody.
Josh over to Myers. Myers looks inside to James. James has 2 on him. He goes up with it, no good, gets it back, gets his own rebound, went up with it again, did not get it. This time rebound controlled by the Dragons and Slagley out, as we now see Raudebusch have it. Raudebusch up to Blaine. Blaine slowing the pace and setting it up for the Dragons, as we see number 24, Julius Gizzy, set to check into the ballgame. That's number 14, Blaine Nunnally with a three. It's no good. Off the mark as Gavin Pearson has it as he's going to run the floor. Kick it over to Barron in the corner. Barron back up to Myers. Myers shot fakes, tries to drive inside. He goes up with Stevens. He gets his layup to go. Make that 4 tonight for Myers.
Yeah, something I noticed there is they were face guarding Josh Williams on that possession as well. The same thing East Central did to Josh on Thursday night, and it paid off for East Central. So you almost wonder if New Pal didn't watch the film.
Also set to check into the ballgame will be number 3, Moses Haynes. That's number 44, Ben Slagley that went up with it. As that's a hard foul right there as Josh is quick to go help Slagley up.
Yeah, I think they just got tangled up for the ball there. I don't think any of that was intentional. Yeah, that wasn't.
No, they were just both fighting for it.
Yeah.
Good job right there by both teams to help each other out. As we see number 23, Blaine Hornsby, check into the ball game for the Spartans.
Yeah, good, hard physical game already to start this game.
That's Gavin Pearson dribbling the ball up for the Spartans. Barron has it. He looks inside to Gavin. Gavin playing the post, and he gets it to go. A little out of rotation right there for the Spartans. Their guard, Gavin Pearson, found himself on the block and gets the post points to go.
Yeah,
that pass right there by Nunley was deflected by a Spartan. It's going to remain New Pal ball.
Yeah, that's a good job there. I believe that was Braxton Myers on the help side defense there to get a deflection. Probably stop a three-pointer because I don't know exactly what it was, but standing wide open on the wing.
That defense right there by the Spartans allowed Ian Stevens to get wide open on the block. That's going to be his first 2 points as the Dragons find themselves down 1 with 2 minutes left to play in this first quarter. Barron has it on the wing. He's going to throw it up to Myers. Myers across to Gavin.
Yeah, the Connersville coaching staff is not happy right now. They're wanting a foul down low. I believe everybody is.
Josh Williams got it down low, found Myers. Myers back over to Josh in the corner. Josh's corner 3, no good. Left it long. Rebound by the Dragons. As we're going to see them get out and play transition. That was number 24, Julius Gizzy, that had it. He gave it up to number 3, Moses Haynes. Haynes guarded by Josh Williams. He's going to pull it out and reset the offense. Haynes across to Nunley. Nunley over to Slagley. Slagley up to Gizzy. Gizzy back across to Haynes. Haynes has it on the top of the key. He finds Nunley, who looks down low to Slagley. Slagley, good post move right there, and he gets it to go. Make that 4 for him tonight as the Dragons recontrol this one and take the lead in it.
Yeah, something I noticed in the last couple minutes of this first quarter is they're letting them play. There at the start of the first quarter, it looked like they were going to call a lot of soft fouls, but they are definitely letting them play.
Floater right there from Josh Williams. That'll be his first 2 points of the ball game. Hopefully to see the Spartans to get him going. Haynes gives it up to Slagley, back over to Haynes. That is Nanali that has it now. Haynes found it in the corner. He's going to give it up to Slagle. Slagle being double teamed, kicked it back out to Haynes. Haynes drives baseline, gives it to Slagley. Slagley, bad shot right there. Good defense by Blaine Hornsby, and the Spartans are pushing as Myers has it. He's going to give it back to Gavin Pearson, who's going to reset the offense. And with a little over 15 seconds left, excuse me, I think the Spartans are going to hold for the last shot. Ooh. Gavin Pearson drove inside, got it picked. Number 14, Blaine Nunnally took the half-court heave. It was no good. So at the end of 1, the Spartans find themselves up 1, 9-8. We'll be right back in 60 seconds to start this second quarter.
Don's Auto Sales and Tires, 126 West 2nd Street, gives you the very best deals in tires. Don's has all major brands available in stock and in all price ranges. You can rely on Don's Auto Sales and Tires, in business for over 40 years. And Don's Auto Sales has a large selection of quality pre-owned vehicles in prices ranging from $1,000 to $30,000. Need new tires or a quality vehicle? Available from Don's Auto Sales and Tires, 126 West 2nd Street, Connersville. The phone number is 825-7730. Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency is dedicated to protecting you and your family at a price you can afford. Wilson Lawson Myers are licensed insurance professionals striving to be your agency of choice. Wilson Lawson Myers is an independent agency representing numerous companies for all your needs. Finding the right insurance begins with finding the right agency. That is Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency at 521 Central Avenue in Connersville. Phone 825-5111.
Back here at Spartan Bowl to start this second quarter. Spartans find themselves up 1, 9-8. Cam, as we saw right there towards the end of the first quarter, New Powell started to face guard Josh Williams.
Yeah, they did, and it took away a lot of opportunities for the Spartans. The same thing East Central did, and that's just something that Connersville has to find a way around. It's something they're probably going to face a couple more times this year. Now that teams are figuring it out.
Haynes gives it up to Nunnally. Nunnally has it at the top of the key. He drives inside, tries to spin, gives it to Slagle. Slagle drives, kicks to Gizzy. Gizzy over to, that's number 5, Stevens. Stevens over to Slagley. Slagley back up to Nunnally. Nunnally over to Gizzy. Gizzy to Haynes in the corner. Haynes drives baseline, gets stopped by Josh, kicks it out to Stevens. Stevens' wing 3 is good. Make that 5 tonight for Ian Stevens. Taco Pearson checked into the ball game during the break. He had it, gave it to Josh Williams. Josh bringing it across the timeline. Josh over to Barron. Barron on the wing. He gives it up to Myers at the top of the key. Myers over to Barron. Barron drives baseline. Good move right there as he gets his running layup to go. Make that 3 tonight for him as the Spartans tie this game at 11.
Yeah, it was a good move there by Lucas Barron to get open.
Deep 3 right there from Nunnally as he gets it to go as the Dragons recontain that lead. Make that 5 tonight for him.
As they get a steal. Oh, yeah.
Good block right there by Blaine
Yeah.
Hornsby. Stevens, they got the steal. He went up for it. Good defense right there. New Powell bringing a little pressure early on in this one. Myers goes baseline.
Get foul.
I believe they're going to call that one on number 5, Stevens. No, excuse me. They're going to call that on number 3, Moses Haynes. That'll be his first, team's second.
His first, team's second. Braxton Myers at the line, shoots 2.
Myers is at the line to shoot 2 free throws. Myers is a 73% free throw shooter. He gets his first one to go.
That'll give him 5 on the night with another free throw left. Can make this a 1-point game. Like you said, I believe a 73% free throw shooter coming into this game. One of the higher on the team.
Braxton's second free throw up, no good, left it long. Rebound by Stevens. That is Nunnally that has it. Over to Stevens. Stevens to, I believe, is that Slade? No, it's Gizzy, excuse me. Gizzy's 3 is good. Make that 3 tonight for him as the Spartans come out flat.
Yeah, they did. The same thing they did against East Central the other night. Just did not playing very well to start the second quarter, and that's something that nearly hurt them.
Braxton Myers goes up once more. He does not get it to go. Rebound by the Dragons. They tried to push the pace. Good deflection right there by Josh Williams. He stopped that one. It's going to remain a New Powell ball, though.
Yeah, nearly a turnover there for New Powell. An opportunity for Josh Williams to get out into the open court.
That is Blaine across to Haynes. Haynes finds Stevens. Stevens floater, no good. Rebound by Braxton Myers. He's been all over the boards tonight.
Yeah, he has. He's had a very good game so far. Already 5 points on the night. You know, retracing back to that East Central game.
Good move right there by Josh. The drive inside. He gets that layup to go. He has 4 tonight as the Spartans bring this one back to a 3-point game. Blaine over to Gizzy. Gizzy up, gets it back. He's top of the key over to Blaine. Blaine over to Haynes. Haynes drives baseline. He's met by 3 Spartans, and he's going to get fouled. They can call that one on about any one of them.
I would say a lot of swatting there on that play. Almost could have probably kept it straight up.
Call that one on number 32, Braxton Myers. It's going to be Myers' first, team's 4th.
Yeah,
as you see James Williams set to check back into the ballgame. Haynes' first free throw is up and good. That's his first point of the ball game. James subs in for Braxton Myers. Braxton's had a really good game so far in this one. Haynes' second free throw up and good. He now has 2 tonight.
Yeah, Spartans got to slow it down here, get a good look on offense, get the offense back and rolling, and just get open looks.
Josh, another drive. Wow, hard foul. Good shot right there by Josh for the and one opportunity. He has 6. Reminding the Spartan fans that he's still here whether you want to face guard him or not.
Yeah, it's, coaching staff for Connersville is not happy with Taco Pearson right now. But either way, Josh Williams with the great shot. That'll be Gizzy's first foul, team's 3rd.
Josh has 1 free throw. It's up. It's good. Make that 7 tonight for him as the Spartans find themselves down 19-17 with 5 minutes left to play in this first half. Haynes has it on the wing. He gives it up to Blaine. Blaine over to Haynes. Haynes up top to Gizzy. Over to Blaine. He couldn't catch that one. It went into the Spartans bench. That's going to be a turnover for New Pal as Braxton Myers checks in for Lucas Barron.
Yeah, there it was. A good offensive possession for the Spartans. Good defensive possession for the Spartans. A New Pal turnover. Now they got to come down. Just slow it down a little bit. Do the same thing they did on the last possession.
Josh Williams over to Gavin. Gavin looks inside to James. James backing down his defender, kicks it over to Taco at the top of the key. Taco drives inside. He has it on the block. He's going to kick it back out to Myers. Myers over to Taco in the corner. Taco drives baseline, kicks it over to Gavin. Gavin's corner 3, no good. Rebound by James Williams on the Spartans. He's over to Myers. Myers gets his layup to go. Make that 7 tonight for Myers as the Spartans have tied this ball game at 19.
Oh, not sure how Nunley got his rebound there. No blocking out from the Spartans.
Blaine kicks it over to Gizzy. Gizzy's 3, not good. Another rebound by Braxton Myers. We said it a minute ago. He's all over the boards tonight. As you're going to see a foul on number 11, Bryant Nunley. That's going to be his first, team's 4th, I believe.
His first,
See Lucas Barron check in for Taco Pearson here.
34, Lucas Barron.
3:49 left in the second quarter. Spartans brought this back to a tie ball game with their ball.
Something to note, Connersville has their starting lineup back out there with 3 minutes and 45 seconds left to play in this one. Josh has it as he brings it across the timeline. He hands it off to Myers. Myers over to Gavin. Finds Josh in the corner. Josh finds Barron cutting. Yep. A little up and under move by Barron right there as he's going to get the foul. Who are they going to call this one on? They're calling on number 5, Ian Stevens. That's going to be his first, team's 5th at the half.
His first, team's 5th.
You see number 21, Raudabush, set to check back into this ball game.
Yeah, Lucas Barron has an opportunity to convert on his free throws here. He's shooting 77% from the line this year. His first one was good. Give him 4 on the night.
Spartans regained that lead at 20-19.
21, Ian.
We mentioned it pregame. A key to the game is stop Josh Williams. They haven't done that so far. Josh has 7, and he's turned it on as of late in this ball game. As you see, Barron got his second free throw to go. Make that 5 tonight for him. Haynes has it at the top of the key. He gives it over to Blaine, excuse me. You see a whistle, and Spartan fans are not happy about this one. They're going to call that one on James Williams. That's going to be James' second, team's 5th of the half. Coach Brown pleading James' case, saying he was straight up. The refs don't agree. Taco Pearson checking back into this one as James Williams will take a rest with 2 fouls.
Yeah, an interesting call there by the ref. Like you said, Coach Brown not very happy with that one.
Blaine drives inside and gets it to go off the glass. As you're going to see a delay of game warning right here. Looks like number 14, Blaine, not only threw the ball after he put it in the glass. One more, and that'll be a technical foul.
Yeah, that's something, if you're New Pal, you don't like to see. Definitely have to straighten that one out. You cannot give Connersville any more opportunities than they already have.
Josh Williams has it. He's bringing it across the floor. He hands over Taco. That one's intercepted by Blaine Nunley. His running layup, no good. Josh Williams with the rebound, and he's going to slow it up as Ian Stevens has it. He's about to check into the ballgame, excuse me. Myers has it. Over to Pearson. Pearson to Taco. Taco looks inside to Myers. Myers lost it, got it back, gave it to Barron. Barron's 15-footer, no good. Loose ball picked up by the Dragons. And that is Blaine that has it.
Yeah, they about got a call foul at some point on that play. I don't know where it was, but it definitely was somewhere on that play.
Slagley has it in the corner. He gives it up to Haynes. Haynes over to, Blaine has it. Blaine over to Radabush. Radabush to Slagley. Slagley fake hands off, and he's going.
Oh, wow.
Blocking foul on Josh Williams.
Yikes. That's a, I don't know. That'll be Josh Williams' second foul, team 6th.
As we see Blaine Hornsby checking into the ballgame for the Spartans.
44 minutes, Slagley. First foul, 42.
So the basket was good by Slagley. He's got 6 points in the night. Opportunity to make it 7 and a 3-point lead for New Pal.
Slagley to line, choose 1.
Slagley's chance to capitalize on the and 1 attempt. Put this to a 3-point ball game. He gets it to go. That is Gavin. Looks inside to Barron, back over to Gavin on the wing, up to Myers. Myers.
Oh, yeah, that's a foul.
Yeah, that's a foul right there by number 5, Ian Stevens. He tried to jump the pass. Good job right there by Taco.
That'll be Stevens' second, team 6th.
Foul number 5, Ian Stevens. His second, team 6th.
One more foul for both teams, and they will be shooting the 1-on-1 the rest of the half. You see Spartan coaches yelling something out. Minute 45 left to play in this half, and Spartans find themselves down 3, 24-21. Gavin has it up to Taco. Taco over to Myers. Myers over to Taco in the corner. Looks inside to Barron. Barron pass fakes, drives inside, pump fakes again, puts it up and gets the and 1 attempt to go. That is 7th tonight for Barron, and he has a chance to tie this one up at the free throw line.
Yeah, that was Slagley's second foul in the process, bringing that to 7 fouls for New Pal. From now on, Connersville will be shooting the bonus.
Barron's free throw attempt up and good.
Give him 8 on the night. Spartans tie this ball game back at 24 with a minute and 20 left in the second quarter.
That is number 14, Blaine Nunley with it. He's going to give it up to Gizzy. Gizzy has it over to Stevens. Stevens up to Nunley. Nunley across to Gizzy. Back up top to Stevens. Over to Blaine.
Yeah, a lot of contact there between Slagley and Braden Pearson down low.
Slagley, quick move right there. He's going to draw the foul. He's going to have 2 free throws upcoming. They're going to call that one on
30.
White 34. That's going to be Lucas Barron. Make that Barron's first, team's second.
7th. Team 7th.
Excuse me.
Ben Slagley at the line.
Slagley shooting the bonus. Or no, he's got 2. Never mind. His first one's good. Give him 8 on the night.
And the lineup for New Palestine.
Checking back into the ball game, number 21, Ian Radabush.
Check again for the Spartans, number 22, Brady Floyd. He comes in for number 23, Blaine Hornsby.
Got to think as the quarter ends coming, the Spartans would like to get another shooter out there. We've seen this a lot this year from Floyd and the Spartans. End of quarter, he comes out a lot. Speaking of shooters, another one, number 24, Josh Williams. was set to come back in, but New Pal got an offensive board. He's going to come sit. It looks like they're just going to try to move him in for offense and save him from picking up a cheap foul here late in the second quarter.
Yeah, not really sure how New Pal got the offensive board on that one. Just looked like maybe somebody didn't block out. Either way, Spartans got to get a stop here. Can't give New Pal the momentum going into the break.
Blaine has it. He's holding it there. New Pal is going to hold it for the last shot.
New Pal coach not happy.
5 seconds left. Looked like Blaine stepped back, tried to get it. He gave it to Raudebusch. Raudebusch left it short. Tip in from number 44, Ben Slagley. They're going to count it. That's really impressive right there. The ball's behind his head. He kind of just threw it up and it went in. At the half, the score is 27-24. We'll be right back in 60 seconds to recap this one.
George's Pharmacy and Medical Equipment welcomes you to stop by our Connersville location at 330 East 5th Street. George's is proud to offer you friendly hometown service and the convenience of free delivery. Also, our medical equipment staff is there to help with whatever you need. George's Gifts has that special something for any occasion, birthdays, weddings, bereavement, or to brighten someone's day. George's, we are here for you. 765-825-6251. Urban Winkler Funeral Home in Connersville and Liberty is a family-owned funeral home. Urban Winkler Funeral Home considers it an honor to be selected to care for a family member at the time of a passing. The friendly staff at Urban Winkler Funeral Home pledges to care for all your family needs to the best of their ability. 2 locations to serve you: in Connersville at 513 West 8th Street and in Liberty at 310 North Main Street.
Back here at Spartan Bowl, the halftime score is 27-24. New Pal ahead. So far in this one, Cam, the story's been the rebounds. You know, right there. You see another 2 points go on the scoreboard for New Pal because of an offensive rebound by the Dragons. But so far rebounded, it seems like every time we look, it is Braxton Myers getting a rebound for the Spartans.
Yeah, he seems like he's just flying in there every time. The Spartans have done a decent job tonight of blocking out. Of course, had the mistake and slip up there that led to 2 points, giving New Pal a 3-point lead going into the half. Very impressive shot by Slagley. Brought it behind his head, kind of baseball threw it almost at the backboard. Just a last second, just kind of throw up almost.
A blunder.
Yeah, but it was just, I mean, like I said, it was a good shot. It counts.
Another thing, you know, we said a key for New Pal to run away with this one would be to speed Connersville up and slow down Josh Williams. I know Josh early on kind of got slowed down, but so far he kind of picked it up. He's got 7 now. But another thing, speeding him up is turnovers. Connersville, to us, we did not have Connersville having any turnovers at half.
There might be 1 or 2 that we've missed, but for the most part, I mean, it's been pretty relaxed both sides.
Yeah, New Pal only coming in with 2 turnovers. Pretty clean game so far. Foul trouble. Looks like we have nobody in foul trouble. Josh Williams and James Williams both have 2 apiece. Looking over at New Pal, Slagley and Stevens both have 2. Pretty clean game so far. Nobody in foul trouble for both teams. Another thing has been the free throws. Yep. And both teams have been shooting the free throw pretty well tonight, too.
I think New Pal's only missed 1 free throw, and it was the Slagley free throw that was the offensive rebound on that last possession that led to the extra 2 points for New Pal going into the half. You know, I think that's the only one, and it almost looked like they might have did it on purpose to try and get an offensive board. You know, they noticed maybe a mismatch down in the paint where they could get possibly an offensive rebound. So it's hard to tell, but either way, you know, like you said, New Pal shooting the free throws very well right now.
Yeah, you know, our halftime score is 27-24. New Pal advantage. Cam, let's hear the halftime scoring for both teams.
Yeah, we'll start off with New Pal leading the way is Slagley with 10. Following is number 14, Nunley, with 7. Stevens with 5. Gizzy with 3. And Haynes with 2. And then Connersville leading the way is Barron with 8. Myers and Williams with 7 apiece. And Pearson with 2. Bringing that halftime score to 27-24.
The school SSN class has prepared a swim video for us tonight. Let's take a look at that.
We prepare for sectionals we work hard all throughout the year, and then 2 weeks out, we do this thing called a taper. And pretty much how that works is, we work really hard up until about 2 weeks out. And as soon as we get 2 weeks out, we kind of start stepping down a little bit, little by little, to make sure our bodies are nice and 100% rested for our prelims and finals meet. Prior to sectionals, practice before will be nice, easy, working on the little things. And then once we get done, you guys will go home. I'll have everyone shave. I'll have everyone take ice baths and make sure I get a good dinner, and then make sure everyone gets a full night's rest for the day after. For dual meets, I'm allowed 3 relays, so I think for most of the part for dual meets, I get to kind of just throw people in as many relays as I want. But for the big championship meets, I'm only allowed one relay per event, so I will be putting my fastest, forward for those relays. Going to sectionals, I'm putting people where I think they'll do the best at. Most of the time, they've been swimming kind of those events all year. So I'm putting those people who I think they'll do best, and they'll see the biggest time drops for what they want to swim. So prepare for sectionals. Regular practices, I'm kind of just, most of the year, I'm just kind of beating the snot out of you. Make sure we're getting high intensity, high yards. And once we get to about 2 weeks out of sectionals, we're keeping the intensity high, but we're lowering the volume. And just every day, they'll get lower and lower and lower until like the day out, we're just doing starts, turns, and meet warm-up. So pretty much we would do morning practices Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And pretty much we go from the season starts all the way until about a week out. To do this is we'll start learning all of our exercises at the start, so it's pretty much no weights at all, and we're just kind of learning all the movements and everything. And then as the season progresses, after a few weeks, we'll start adding weights to it to make sure we're still able to keep the good form and technique. And then midway through the season, we're kind of just cranking out the exercises, and then toward the last few weeks of the season, we'll start getting pretty heavy with all of them, and then until about a week out, we will stop having dry lands at all, to give our bodies more time to rest and prepare for our big meet. I think the girls will do really well this year. All the girls have worked really hard all throughout the year, so I think once we get through tapering, we'll start to see them get a lot more energy and just get more kind of rowdy those last 2 weeks. And then once we get to sectionals, I think everyone will do really well, and they'll drop a lot of time. I think the boys will do really good too, kind of same way with the girls. All those boys have worked really hard this year, and whether it's dry lanes or afternoon practices in the water, kind of same thing. I think they'll just do really well and drop a lot of time.
Back here at Spartan Bowl, halftime score 27-24, New Pile leads. And we've had a pretty clean basketball game so far.
We have gotten to the bonus there for both teams. Both teams, I think, ended up with 7 fouls apiece there towards the end of that. It's been a fairly clean game, very aggressive game so far. The refs let them play there for a minute at the end of the start of the second, into the first. The start of the first, man, it was a lot of soft, touchy fouls, and you almost made you think, like, man, is this game going to be like that the whole time? But it turned around. The refs are doing a good job now. Really got this game under control.
Yeah, this one had implications of being a good one early on. Looked like Connersville there the first half of the second quarter. It kind of looked a lot like East Central's game Thursday night. They came out slow and sluggish, but it was Josh Williams finding the spark and scoring all 7 of his in the second quarter. Really pulling the Spartans along. And on the boards, rebounding-wise, it's been all Braxton Myers so far.
It has, man. I wish I knew how many offensive rebounds that he actually had. We don't have an exact count here with us, but I'm saying it's already 5, maybe even 6. Not even offensive rebounds, just rebounds in general for him. He's having himself a game with 7 points along to go with that already.
Let's take a little look into next week's schedule. February 17th, that is next Friday night. Connersville has a conference game at Franklin County. We talked about it a little earlier. Connersville, if they win the rest of their conference games, they will be the sole winner of the conference this year. And then Saturday night, they have another conference game at home. That is senior night for the boys basketball team. That is against the Lawrenceburg. Once again, two very key matchups next week.
Yeah, two very key matchups. Like you said, definitely want to go to Franklin County and win. Franklin County is a good team this year, better than in years past, in my opinion. Got to go there and get a big win. And then you come home to Lawrenceburg, and man, Lawrenceburg is always tough. I don't care what sport you're playing them in. So I think a home win against Lawrenceburg, really set yourself away, go undefeated in the conference, go into the sectional play is, what seemingly is the best team in the sectional.
Yeah, and something I want to look at tonight, actually, is we have a 3-point ball game on our hands. We knew this Connersville team was solid. They are the number 6 team in 3A. They're welcoming in the number 6 team in 4A, a whole higher division than them.
Right.
Just really nice to see how well they've played together as a team and how well they've been able to shut down New Pal's Stars.
Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right. Leading the way is Slagley with 10, and he only averages 9.8 points per game. You have Nunley, who comes into this game averaging 17.1. He's only got 7 right now, and Stevens comes into this game averaging 16.7. He's only got 5 right now. So like you said, they're really containing the Stars for New Pal really well right now.
Yeah, I was talking to New Pal's coach, Trent Whitaker, and I said, hey, Coach, number 6 in 4A, how are you guys feeling coming into this one tonight? And he made it known that there's never a gimme when you have that man on the other side of the floor. He pointed at Coach Brown. Kudos to Coach Brown. Once again, another great game plan tonight.
Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right. Coach Brown, one of the greatest Indiana high school basketball coaches of all time, in my opinion. Definitely in the running for that argument. So, like you said, definitely earned his respect here.
Connersville fans love him. When he decides it's time to hang up his shoes as a coach, we're all surely going to miss him, but grateful that we've had him for as long as we have. We are underway in this second half. That is Barron that had it. He swings it over to Myers. Myers has it in the corner, up top to Barron, over to Gavin. Gavin has it deep on the wing. Myers gets it. We're going to have a foul call. I believe they're going to call that one on number 11, Bryant Nunley. That is who they're going to call it on. That's going to be his team's first of the half.
Number 11, Bryant Nunley, his second, team foul number 1.
Josh to inbound the ball. He finally found Myers. Myers has it. Spins, kicks it over to Barron. Barron's 3, no good. He left it left. That is an air ball. Almost a turnover right there by the Dragons to start this one. Good hard defense right there by James Williams.
Yeah, James got to be very careful, though. There probably could have been a couple fouls called on him there for over-aggressiveness. Can't pick up that third foul here.
That is Slagley that had it on the block. He got it up and go. Make that 12 tonight for him as New Pal extends this lead to 5 with 7 minutes left to play in this third quarter. Myers has it over to Gavin. Gavin attempts to drive baseline, pulls it out, kicks it over to Myers. Myers has it over to Gavin on the wing. Gavin up top to Barron. Barron over to Myers. Myers looks inside, finds James Williams. Good find right there as James gets 2 more to go. That is his first 2 points of the ball game.
Yeah, good look there for the Spartans. James Williams not afraid of the contact, went straight up without looking for it. Didn't get the foul as he's playing good, hard, aggressive defense on the other side.
Slagley over to, that is number 5, Stevens that has it. Stevens up to Blaine. Looks like New Pal's trying to take as much time off the clock as they can. They find Stevens over to, that was Bryant, up to Slagley. Slagley over to Blaine. Blaine back up to Bryant. Bryant over to, that is Stevens. Stevens corner 3, no good. Rebound by Josh and the Spartans. And the Spartans are on the attack.
Yeah, Spartans with.
Josh gave up the open 3 to find Myers down low. Myers 2, no good. Rebound by James. No foul called.
Yeah, there could have been a jump ball, a foul. I'm not sure exactly what they were looking at there. Interesting call.
That is, Blaine for the 3. It's no good. He left it long. Rebounded by the Spartans as score is 29-26. Josh pulls up, he gets it to go, and he ties the ball game.
That's 10 for him on the night. Beautiful pull-up jumper from outside the arc. That's something they're going to need him to get going on. Here's that tied the ball game.
Blaine has it. He gives it to Slagley. Slagley runs through traffic, no good. As he passes it up to Josh. Josh through traffic. He gets the foul called. There's 2 guys on him right there. It'd be interesting to see who they call this one on. They're going to call it on number 21, Ian Rodebush. That's going to be Rodebush's first foul, team's second foul of the half.
Yeah, interesting that they're letting them play this this aggressive. I can already point out 2 or 3 times in this third quarter where there could have been fouls, multiple different fouls, and man, they're just letting them go at it.
Josh has it as he is set to bring it across the timeline. He has it looking around for a play call. He gives it to Gavin. Gavin has it on the wing up to Barron. Barron has it at the top of the key over to Myers. Myers looks inside to Josh. Josh gets bumped, no call. Josh tried to throw up a floater. Actually, it was a pass over to Gavin. He gave it to Barron. Barron drives inside and kicks it out to Myers in the corner. Myers back up to Josh. Over to Barron. Barron wants to go inside. Elects not to, throws it back out to Gavin.
Spartans really taking their time here on the offensive side of the ball, looking for their best look.
Myers has it. He's being double teamed. Kicked it over to Gavin. Gavin over to Barron. Barron over to Myers, who hands it off to Barron. Barron's going to drive inside and get the foul on, I believe, number 44. Yep, that's going to be on number 44, Ben Slagley. It's going to be his third, team's third, as he is now on top of it.
Yeah, you see number 11, Nunley, check in for New Pal. That is Bryant Nunley, excuse me. And Gizzy checks in for number 44, Slagley.
Josh set the end down the ball for the Spartans. He gives it to 32. Josh gets it back real quick, throws up a shot and gets fouled. We're going to call that one on number 3, Moses Haynes. He's not happy. He's pleading his case, saying that Josh went after him. He's not happy about that. Neither is New Pal's head coach.
Yeah, both of them looking for an explanation. You see the ref heading over to give him an explanation. Josh Williams is an 83% free throw shooter.
They got it to go. Spartans regain the lead once more. He has 11 tonight. An opportunity to make it a 2-point ball game. Josh puts it up again. He gets it to go at his 12 for him. Spartans regain the lead at 31-29. As that is Haynes that has it. Haynes inside to Stevens. Stevens goes up, and they're going to call a foul on.
It looks like Barron stayed. Yeah, he came into him a little bit, but I mean, for as hard as they've been letting him play, that's kind of a almost soft foul. But yeah, but they've been calling him a little bit softer here. But that is Barron's second, team's first.
Stevens got his first one to go. He now has 6 on the night. Stevens awaiting his second free throw. It's up and it's good, and make that 7 tonight for him as New Pal ties this ball game, and we'll see a full court press come out of the Dragons.
Yeah, that's something I didn't expect from them.
Barron got the ball and ran it down the court. He got it to go. That's 10 tonight for him as the Spartans take a 2-point lead.
Yeah, Spartans beat that press pretty quickly. You don't expect to see it from the Dragons anymore, but you know, when you say that, you almost think that it could have been a slip up on the Dragons' part, and they're going to clean it up the next time. You see Blaine Hornsby pick up his first foul, team second.
See, that is number 14, Blaine, set to check in, or excuse me, set to check the ball in. He gives it up to Haynes. Haynes shot fakes, drives baseline, kicks it over to Blaine. Blaine's corner 3 is good, and looks like we're going to have a timeout I believe it's going to be a full timeout. We're going to take one too. We'll be right back in 60 seconds to resume play.
Whitewater Eye Center Connersville provides vision care for every member of your family. This includes treatment for eye diseases and injuries, just one of its many services. Services that include glasses and contacts, frames for every budget, sunglasses, and a large selection of eyewear. Complete vision care for every member of your family. Your vision is our focus. Scheduling an appointment for a complete eye exam is as easy as calling 825-6000. Whitewater Eye Center Connersville is located at 2045 Virginia Avenue. You will find the answer to your every flooring need at Foles Flooring at 301 Beach Street in Connersville. Yes, Foles Flooring has a large selection of carpet and tile, also vinyl and laminates, luxury vinyl tiles, and hardwoods. You will receive a free estimate on your choice of flooring plus expert installation. Their friendly staff will help you through the entire process. Foles Flooring also provides bathroom upgrades, remodeling, and custom shower systems at 301 Beach Street, Connersville. 765-692-0800 is the phone number.
Back here at Spartan Bowl to resume play with 3 minutes and 14 seconds left to play in this third quarter. The Spartans are down 34-33. Cam, Newpal finally trying to speed the Spartans up, pulling that full court press up.
Yeah, they are trying to get a deflection, a steal, just something. As you see, it looks like they're going to fall back in. The first time, Connersville just beat it way too easily. I mean, they had it beaten less than 10 seconds, and that was way too quick. So Dragons pulled it back. Maybe you'll see it come back in. Maybe we won't. I don't know.
Braxton Myers has it. He's going to give it over to Josh. Josh over to Barron.
There's the face guarding of Josh again.
Turnover right there by the Spartans. Bad pass. Tried to get it inside. That is Stevens that has it. He's going to take it coast to coast. No call right there. That you can't keep. You got to be consistent if you're a referee here tonight. You've at least got to call a block. You got to call something.
Yeah, there's got to be some kind of foul.
He sent Braxton Myers halfway across the floor.
Yeah.
See Blaine drive baseline as we finally get a call.
Late call, travel. Yeah. That took a while to get the call finally.
Coach Brown not happy at all. He's livid over here. But they did not call a charge right there. As he tells the referee, that's awful. That was a bad no call.
Yeah, that was a bad no call. You mean, like you said, it's at least got to go one way or another there.
Good drive by Josh Williams. He gets it to go. Make that 14 tonight for him as the Spartans retake the lead. Blaine has it. He gives it over to Haynes. Haynes at the top of the key over to, that's Stevens. Blaine throws up a corner three, and he gets it to go as Newpal regains the lead at 2.
It's 13 points on the night for Blaine. Did you see a different defense here? Oh, no, it's maybe a little bit.
Barron takes a corner three. He gets it to go. Big shot right there by Barron. That is 13 tonight for him as the Spartans regain the lead. And we see a turnover right here by the Spartans. As the Spartan fans are on their feet, it's getting loud in this place now.
Yeah, it is. James Williams made the hard, aggressive play to go after the ball.
Barron had the corner over to Taco. Taco forced it into Myers, or forced it around to Myers, as he has it. And James Williams wants it on the block. Looks like he's getting held right now, though.
Yeah, he definitely is getting held. Not sure what the refs are looking at there.
Josh he's being double teamed. He gives it over to Myers. Myers inside. Barron has it on the corner, kicked it out to Myers, up top to Josh. As see Spartan fans getting loud again with a little over 45 seconds left to go. It looks like the Spartans are going to try to hold as we now see Bryant to come up and try to put some pressure on Josh and try to get a count. As he does, Josh makes a move, count goes away. He spins, pulls up 15, and he gets it to go. Make that 16 tonight from Josh. As the Spartans are up 3, and now we get a foul.
A blocking foul on James. It'll be his third, I believe.
I just don't see how you can call that one and not the one on Braxton Myers earlier.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, that.
Foul 42, James Williams.
Either way, we play on.
His third.
James's third foul, team's third. You see Gavin Pearson check in for James Williams as he's got 3 fouls.
Looks like Coach Bottomley of the Spartans is yelling something out to Barron. Good adjustment right there as look like 5 seconds. They're not going to call it. Haynes has it. He's going to kick it over to Nunley in the corner. Nunley drives inside. Wow. Good up and under right there. Make that 15 tonight for him.
Yeah, that was a beautiful play by Blaine Nunley. I mean, that was perfect, exactly what you want.
Josh drives inside, kicks it over to Taco. Taco corner 3 up and no good. Went long, nobody could get the rebound. At the end of 3, the Spartans find themselves up 1, 40-39. We'll be right back in 60 seconds to start the 4th quarter.
Are you thinking about buying or selling your home? Stay local and call Trish Smith at Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. She will walk you through the process to make an easy transition and lead you to your dream home. Please contact Trish at 265-2663 to begin your journey today. It's events like this game that make our community such a great place in which to live, work, and play. All of us at FCN Bank applaud the CHS Spartans for their hard work and dedication. Thank you for reminding us once again why we all choose to call this place home. FCN, building stronger communities, one great local event at a time. Go CHS Spartans. Good luck. FCN Bank, member FDIC.
Back here at Spartan Bowl to start this 4th quarter. The Spartans find themselves up 1, 40-39.
Yeah, Spartans really turned it around there in the 3rd quarter. Going into the 3rd quarter, it scores 24-27, is now 40-39. Spartans put up 16 there. Meanwhile, New Pal put up 12. It's really the turning point in this game.
Looks like the Spartans are going to start this 4th quarter with their starting lineups out there as New Pal has the ball first. That's Haynes who has it. He gives it over to, that is Blaine inside to Stevens. Stevens over to Blaine, back up to Slagley, over to Stevens. In the corner to Haynes. Haynes wants to get it inside. Can't though. Gives it up to Stevens. Stevens does look inside to Slagley. Good move right there by Slagley. He got it up.
Wow.
And they're going to call it travel.
Yeah, okay, I was going to say, that was all ball.
Yeah, that was, looks like it took 4 steps to get him there. As we see New Pal now going to bring back that full court press. Maybe during the quarter break they got something changed that they liked, but it looked like the Spartans.
Oh, yeah.
No call right there. That's I actually kind of like to see that no call right there.
Yeah, it looked like he reached around and actually did tip the ball.
Haynes for 3. No good. Slagley gets it, kicks it over to Bryant, up to Haynes.
Yeah, they are definitely letting them get a little rowdy in this game. Definitely a couple of missed calls, and we're only not even a minute into this 4th quarter.
Blaine up to Slagley. Slagley over to Bryant. Bryant back up to Haynes. Haynes has it at the top of the key. And it looks like Haynes is just going to reset the offense with 6 minutes and 50 seconds left to play in this ball game. Bryant has it on the wing. He tries to get it to Blaine. No good. Josh with the steal. Kicks it over to Gavin. Gavin up to Myers. Myers pump fakes, roots him out, and gets hit to go. Make that 9 tonight for Braxton as the Spartans take a 3-point lead with 6.5 left to play in this one. Stevens gives it over to Blaine. Blaine has it at the top of the key. And throws it over to Bryant. Bryant over to Slagley. See Coach Brown yelling something out there on the court. Haynes, clear court pass over to Bryant. Bryant tried to get it inside. You see him push it. As good decision right there by Braxton just to go up with it. He has 11 now. That's been a problem for the Spartans. You know, they want to get out and dunk it, but good decision right there by Blaine just to go up as you see a whistle.
Oh, come on.
Oh, that's a terrible call.
Yeah,
that's a terrible call.
Yeah, they're going to get him. I think they were, I don't know.
Additional foul, number 24, Josh Williams.
They're going to call.
Yeah, they're going to get him for
I believe a flagrant 1, maybe.
Yep.
Flagrant. And he's going to have 2 free throws.
That'll give the Dragons a chance to pull it to a 3-point game. Stevens will be shooting the free throws for New Pal.
Take a look back at that foul. It looked like Josh Wims went up for the ball, but when he was falling is when he grabbed him. That's what they're going to call him. They're calling him on the wraparound, saying he didn't go for the ball. I think Josh is just trying to save him from falling right there. It looked like he got up awkward. Either way, Stevens
makes the first one, misses the second. Makes it a 4-point game. New Pal's got the ball.
Spartans up 4 with 5:55 left to go. It looks like Coach Brown calling a timeout here.
He'll take what I believe will be a 30-second.
No, he is going to call a full. They're going to take a full timeout. So will we. We'll be right back in 1 minute to resume play.
Reed Health Sports Medicine provides an athletic trainer to the Connersville Spartans through the support of Reed Foundation. Athletic trainers normally are present at most practices and sporting events. They can respond to an injury within seconds, determine the immediate needs of the athlete, and either begin treatment or initiate emergency management within the first few minutes. If your athlete suffers a sports injury, Reed Health's Athletic Training Clinic can provide injury treatment sessions using multiple modalities, rehab protocols, and treatment techniques to ensure your athlete doesn't miss a day without progressing forward. Learn more at reedhealth.com. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of Connersville Spartan Sports. Contact your local Edward Jones financial advisors, Gina Hartman, Devin Hornsby, and Gary Reebsummer for your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Back here at Spartan Bowl to continue this fourth quarter. The Spartans find themselves up 44-40 with 5 minutes and 55 seconds left in this game.
Yeah, a lot happened there the last couple minutes of this game. You see a flagrant foul against Josh Williams.
So you see that is number 14, Blaine, taking it out. He gives it to, Stevens over to Haynes. Haynes looks inside to Blaine. Good no call right there. Looked like he went straight up with him, but either way, Spartans have it, and they are bringing it across the timeline.
Yeah, the refs are really letting them play there. That looked like it could have possibly been a foul against James Williams, but either way, they're letting them play.
Call a foul right there on number 11, Bryant Nunley. That's going to be, how many fouls is that on him tonight? Excuse me, that's going to be number 2 on him. Yes, it's going to be 2 on him, 5 for the team. Josh has it over to Gavin.
Yeah, that was almost a close over and back there for the Spartans.
So the Spartans turn it over right there. Stevens has it. He lost it. And it's going to be Spartans basketball.
Yep. Good call there by the official. Stevens is looking for the explanation, saying it went off Josh Williams, but
see New Pal bring that full court press back with a little under 5:20 left to play.
Yeah, it looks like they're not quite bringing it back in full swing, but they're just getting their, ball handlers away from the ball, as it looks like they're going to face guard Josh Williams again.
Barron has it on the wing. He throws it to Gavin in the corner. Gavin over to Barron. Barron spins, drives inside. No call. Josh had it. Last touch by the New Pal Dragons, and Bryant Nunley is going to remain Spartan basketball.
Yeah, Coach Brown not happy with that, saying that Josh got grabbed on the way when he went up, and it would definitely appear that he did.
Spartans got it. There's Lucas Barron. Barron, tough shot and one. Great move right there by Barron. We're going to call that one on 44, Ben Slagley. It is going, that's Slagley's 4th foul. Team 6th. Barron is going to have 1. Barron now has 13 on the night, looking to make it 14. His free throw up and good. Barron has 14 on the night as the Spartans have taken a 7-point lead.
Barron has 15 on the night.
Haynes has it as the Spartans coaches are yelling something out there on the floor.
They were yelling a 3-second call against New Pal.
Blaine had it, drove inside, almost got it stolen, gave it to Bryant, back to Blaine, up to Haynes.
And New Pal trying to speed up here, play their game.
Haynes over to Bryant. Bryant back over, he looks inside to Slagley. Slagley tries to clear it to Haynes. Haynes inside to, it's Blaine that had it. He drives inside, looks like maybe travel, no call. Slagley goes up with it, gets 2 to go.
New Pal take
We're
a
having a
timeout.
timeout right here by New Pal. We're going to take a 30-second timeout.
Yeah, that
Service
was
the
Slagley's.
old-fashioned way. The dependable service you need for your car or truck is always available at Goff's Auto Care and Tire Center in Connersville and Brookville. Experienced mechanics are ready to correct the problem using the best replacement products that will have your vehicle running like new again. Shane Goff is waiting to serve you at 600 Western Avenue in Connersville, phone 825-2588, and Charlie Goff in Brookville at 9197 State Road 101. 647-2222 is the phone number. Goff Auto Care and Tire Center.
Back here at Spartan Bowl to continue this fourth quarter. Spartans are up 5, 47-42, with 4 minutes and 8 seconds left to play in this ball game.
Yeah, definitely a little still out of hand this game. A lot of no calls. Some I agree with, some I don't so much agree with, and that goes on both sides. I mean, they're letting both sides play it out, getting very physical. With 4:08 left in this game, Spartans find themselves up by 5. The New Pal, 1 foul away from putting the Spartans in the 1-on-1.
One thing I want to point out is that Ben Slagley with 4 fouls is still playing. That is New Pal's primary big. It'll be big for the Spartans to get him out of this ball game.
Yeah, you know, if they can get him out of this ball game, that is going to be a huge, a big body down low gone.
Looks like Barron tried to get it over. Looks like Myers tried to throw it in bounds. They're going to say it went out of bounds before he threw it. That's going to be a turnover by the Spartans.
There will be a turnover by the Spartans. Not sure exactly how many that is. Lost track. Coach Brown is not happy.
That is number 14, Blaine. He's going to give it over to Slagley. Slagley has it, tries to look inside, can't get it over to Bryant in the corner. Bryant looks inside to, Haynes, corner 3, no good. He missed it long. It was number 5, Ian Stevens, who went up for the dunk. He got it to go. He now has 10 tonight.
Yeah, almost didn't get that dunk to fall. Almost rattled in and out.
You see Myers with it. He kicks it over to Josh. Josh drives inside to James. James got it up and going. James has 4 points tonight as the Spartans regain that 5-point lead.
Yeah, New Pal coach telling their players, slow it down here. Only a 2-possession game. Still little less than 2:45 left to play.
Haynes has it. And that is Blaine. Blaine into Slagley. Slagley dribbled it out, gave it up to Haynes. Haynes over to Stevens. Stevens inside to, I can't see the number. That was actually Blaine, over to Haynes, up to Bryant, over to Stevens, and Blaine now has it in the corner once more. Over to Bryant. Haynes in the corner. He kicks it over to Blaine at top of the key. Coming up on 2 minutes left to play in this ball game.
Yeah, this possession for New Pal has almost been a minute. That is way too long for what they need right now.
Blaine stepped back, gave it into Stevens. Stevens, that long-legged drive right there. He drove right through the lane. 2 steps got it to go. This is a 3-point ball game. Minute 45 left to play in this one. Josh has it. He almost lost it, got it back. I'm going to call a double dribble. Going to have a whistle. Number 24, Julius Gizzi, will check back into the ball game for the Dragons.
So he'll check in for Bryant Nunley.
Stevens passes it into Blaine. Really big possession right here by the Dragons.
Yeah, with 1:30 left, a 3-point game. They can't afford to take another minute off the clock. with the possession here.
Haynes, good defense right there by Josh Williams. As new Pal coach not happy, they are immediately going to sub Bryant Nunley back into this ball game. And number 21, Ian Rodebush, will make his way back into the ball game.
Yeah, he did not like what he saw there, as it looks like Haynes just kind of slipped up and lost the ball by the defensive pressure.
Really good job right there by Josh Williams defensively. That's that hard-nosed defense. They're going to call it kick ball on number 5, Ian Stevens.
Yeah, minute 19 left in this game. Spartans find themselves up by 3. Got to get the ball in here cleanly.
Josh over to James. Josh gets it back. Minute 15 left in this one. The Dragons only down by 3, so not enough time, too much time to start fouling Dragons fans. And as we look back there's a lot of them here tonight coming to support their ball club. There is the foul. That's going to be number 7 on the team. That's going to be on number 3, Haynes. That's going
his
to
third,
be his third.
Team 7th. They're in the bonus.
7th as Braxton Myers is going to the line to shoot the 1-on-1.
Braxton Myers comes into this game shooting the 73%. One of the better free throw shooters for Connersville. One of the guys you want to have at the line in a situation like this.
Myers, the 1-on-1 opportunity. It's up. It is good. Make that 13 tonight for him. The Spartans regain that lead up to 4 at 50-46 with exactly 1 minute left to play in this one. Myers' second free throw up and good. He now has 14 on the night, and Spartans find themselves up 5 with 55 seconds left to play. That is Gizzy with a deep 3. It's no good. Rebound by Myers, and we're going to have another hard foul right here by number 5, Ian Stevens, as the Spartan fans are all on their feet now, supporting their guys. You see Josh Williams all kinds of hyped up at the middle of the floor.
Yeah, that is Stevens' third foul. Team's 8. Braxton Myers back at the line after making 2.
Looks like the Spartans are going to pull all their guys off the line. It is just Braxton Myers once more shooting free throws. We talked about it a lot in the first half. He has been the guy on the boards as he gets his first one to go. Make that 15 tonight for him. Really, really big rebound right there by Myers to send him to the line after the foul.
Yeah, huge part of this game.
Myers' second free throw up and good. He has 16 tonight as the Spartans are up 7 at 53-46 with a little over 40 seconds left to play in this one. That is Blaine Nunley with the deep 3. He got it to go. Make that, I believe, 18 tonight for him. And we have a timeout right here by the officials. We're going to call a full timeout. We are. They have a full timeout. We'll take one, too. We'll be right back in 60 seconds.
Searching for a loan, a line of credit, or just a safe place for your money? Look no further. Union Savings and Loan has you covered with great loan and deposit rates, local loan approvals when you need financing, and the friendliest service in town. Even when you're on the go, you can transfer money or make payments with ease with USLA's mobile banking app. For 130 years, we have taken pride in being your hometown bank. Union Savings and Loan. People you know, neighbors you trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Don's Auto Sales and Tires, 126 West 2nd Street, gives you the very best deals in tires. Don's has all major brands available in stock and in all price ranges. You can rely on Don's Auto Sales and Tires, in business for over 40 years. And Don's Auto Sales has a large selection of quality pre-owned vehicles in prices ranging from $1,000 to $30,000. Need new tires or a quality vehicle? Available from Don's Auto Sales and Tires, 126 West 2nd Street, Connersville. The phone number is 825-7730.
Back here at Spartan Bowl with 37.6 seconds left on the clock. The Spartans find themselves up 4, 53-49 after a really big 3 by Nunley. Full court press. Spartans heave it down court. That is Braxton Myers who caught it. Over to Barron. Barron over to Myers. Myers going to get fouled again.
Yeah, that could, hard aggressive fouls there for being into the game like that. But, this is still a close game, still just a 4-point game, a little under 30 seconds left.
For those Connersville fans, that looks a little familiar. That was Gavin Pearson, the high school quarterback, throwing it down to Braxton Myers, his wide receiver. Just really good to see that connection here late in the game.
Yeah, it was. It was a beautiful pass. And a great job by Braxton Myers to, corral it.
Myers gets his first free throw to go.
He's got 17 on the night.
Back to a 5-point lead with 29 seconds left to play in this game. Myers up and good. He now has 18 tonight. As you see the Spartans up 6 again. Nunley, another three, this time no good short. Josh with the rebound. They're going to call a foul on number 14, Blaine Nunley. That's going to be
his second, team's 10th. That's the double bonus now for the Spartans.
Josh Williams going to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, Josh is a 83% free throw shooter, coming into tonight's game. So another one of those guys that you do want at the line in a situation like this.
Looks like
Connersville's going to call a timeout.
Connersville's going to call a timeout.
They're going to call full.
Yeah. We're going to have another full timeout here. We're going to take a 60-second timeout, too. We'll be right back in a minute to finish up this game.
Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency is dedicated to protecting you and your family at a price you can afford. Wilson Lawson Myers are licensed insurance professionals striving to be your agency of choice. Wilson Lawson Myers is an independent agency representing numerous companies for all your needs. Finding the right insurance begins with finding the right agency. That is Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency at 521 Central Avenue in Connersville. Phone 825-5111. George's Pharmacy and Medical Equipment welcomes you to stop by our Connersville location at 330 East 5th Street. George's is proud to offer you friendly hometown service and the convenience of free delivery. Also, our medical equipment staff is there to help with whatever you need. George's Gifts has that special something for any occasion, birthdays, weddings, bereavement, or to brighten someone's day. George's, we are here for you. 765-825-6251.
Back here at Spartan Bowl, the Spartans find themselves up 55-49 with 21.6 seconds left to play in this game.
Yeah, Josh Williams finds himself at the free throw line, an 83% free throw shooter coming into tonight's game. I'm not quite sure if he shot any tonight.
Yeah, he's had a couple and one opportunities.
Okay.
He's knocked them both down, though. Here you see him miss long. Not characteristic of any player to do this late in a ball game. Normally late in a ball game you see him miss short. Their legs they're tired. Right. It's uncharacteristic to see one missed long this late in the ball game. Josh's second free throw up and good.
They gave him back half 17 on the night.
He has 17. The Spartans are up 7. Blaine tries to drive baseline. They're going to call a foul on Gavin Pearson. That's going to be a blocking foul. It's going to be Gavin's second foul, team's 5th of the night.
Yeah, Gavin instantly knew he did that one. Teammates telling him, calm down. 15.6 seconds left. Got a 7-point lead here.
Stevens has it. He throws it into, Haynes. Haynes over to Blaine. Blaine throws a deep step back, and he gets it to go.
Good shot.
He now has 21 tonight.
Yeah.
We have a 4-point ball game with 8.2 seconds left to go.
Yeah, that was a great shot there by Blaine Nunley. Gives him 21 points of the night. That was a deep three with 2 guys in his face. New Pat just wanted a quick 30-second timeout. Find themselves down by 4 with 8.2 seconds left.
Spartans, another really good ball game tonight. We mentioned it. Both these teams are ranked 6th in their respected divisions. New Pal being ranked 6th in 4A, Connersville being ranked 6th in 3A. Really good performance by the Spartans tonight, knocking off the back-to-back 1A state champions North Davies a few weekends ago, and then this weekend knocking off, on their way to knock off the number 6 and 4A New Palestine Dragons.
Yeah, it even played on Thursday night and beat East Central, a conference foe, giving them a nice, not a comfortable lead in the conference, of course, because Greensburg's still there, but a bigger lead.
We have a whistle as New Pal has 6 players.
Yeah.
Excuse me, they had 7 players on the floor. Now we see number 21, Ian Rodebush, and number 44, Ben Slagley, set to check back into this game if there is another break. 8.2 seconds left. Connersville up 4, 56-52. Gavin has it. He's going to get it into Josh. Josh immediately fouled by number 11, Bryant Nunley. And Josh is going to go to the line for 2 more.
Yeah, that is Bryant's third foul of the night. That'll bring them to 11 fouls this half. Still shooting the double bonus. Josh with a chance to make this a 6-point game.
Number 11, Bryant Nunley.
Because technically at this point, I mean, it is still a one possession game.
Yeah. And and 1-3 would make it 4 points as Josh puts it to a 2-possession game. Josh now has 18 tonight. He stretches that lead back to 5. As we saw, I believe that was James Williams check back into the ballgame for the Spartans. Josh now has 1 more free throw upcoming. The free throw up and good. Josh has 19 tonight, and the Spartans are up 6 once more with 7 seconds left. Nunley throws up a 3.
They're going to say
it was a foul.
On the floor, yeah. They were trying to say it was a shot, give him 3 at the line, but they're going to say it was on the floor.
You want to know if maybe Coach Brown, you saw him talking to Gavin over there during the free throws. Maybe you wonder, like, hey, we don't want to get this 3 off with as much time. Foul him, make him inbound it. Could have been strategic. Could have just been a mental error. See Blaine Nunley throw up a 3. It's no good. Rebound by the Spartans. The final horn sounds. The Spartans have knocked off the number 6 team in the 4A. Final score, 58-52. Really good ball game right here by the Spartans. You know, coming in, they were, they were not favored coming into this one. But like the New Pal coach said, when that guy, Coach Brown's on the other side of the floor, there's nothing. I mean, there's no easy wins against him. A really good game plan by Coach Brown tonight, Cam.
Yeah, an amazing game plan tonight by Coach Brown, and the Spartans did an excellent job at executing. This is a huge win for them. They've had some big games like Noblesville, Mount Vernon, but man, this is a big win for them.
Yes, it is. Final score 58-52. Cam, let's hear the scoring recaps for both teams tonight.
Yeah, we'll start off with New Pal leading the way was Blaine Nunley with 21. Following in suit was Slagley with 16, Stevens with 10, Gizzy with 3, and Haynes with 2, rounding them out to 52 on the night. Then you jump over to Connersville. Leading the way was Josh Williams with 19, Braxton with 18, Lucas Barron with 15, James Williams with 4, and Gavin Pearson with 2 to round out the scoring.
Hey, everybody listen up.
Let's see, Josh Williams has an announcement.
Cody Naylor's birthday today, so I'd like...
It is Cody Naylor's birthday. Happy 18th. And it looks like the teams are going to sing happy birthday to him. Happy birthday, Cody, from the SSN class. As they're singing happy birthday, let's take a look into next week's schedule for the boys. Next Friday night, February 17th, they play at Franklin County. A big conference game for them. Hopefully they win it. They are in sole possession of first. If they can win these next 2 conference games, they will win the conference. A chance to win the conference at home against Lawrenceburg, February 18th, the following night. We will be on call for both of those games, but we still hope to see you out, especially at Franklin County. That's always a big game. Beat Cantor in fourth quarters games. Final score, 58-52. Connersville wins. This has been an SSN broadcast. Thank you for tuning in.